The weeds and the wheat, when God doesn't pull the problem yet. It was Monday morning when Kayla opened her inbox and saw it. Another email from corporate, another temporary another friend let go while at one guy that is honest. One got promoted again. She shut her laptop and sighed. God, why do the bad ones seem to win? It's the same question generations have asked. Why do corrupt leaders stay in power? Why do dishonest people profit while the honest struggle? Why does it seem like darkness grows unchecked? Kayla's question isn't new, and Jesus told a story for people exactly like it. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while everyone was sleeping, an enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat. When the plants sprouted, the workers noticed the problem. Master, should we pull up the weeds? But the landowner said, no. If you pull them up now, you'll uproot the wheat too. Let both grow together until the harvest. Let that settle. Jesus says God lets evil and good grow together on purpose. Why? Because pulling too soon could harm what's still growing. Every day, we're living in a world where good and evil grows side by side. Honest employees work beside manipulators. Innocent civilians live under oppressive regimes. Churches serve faithfully while wolves hide in religious clothing. It's easy to ask God, why don't you fix this now? Why not just uproot the wrong people? But God's answer through Jesus is startling. Because some things still need time, and you don't yet see what I see. Imagine a father and his young daughter tending a garden. One day, weeds start growing around a new tomato plant. The daughter panics and wants to rip them out, but the father stops her. They're tangled with the roots of the tomatoes. He says, if we pull the weeds now, we'll lose the fruit too. We'll wait. When the time is right, we'll harvest the tomatoes and burn the weeds. That's how Jesus described God's justice. Not late, not weak, but wise, measured, protective of the wheat even if it means letting the weeds grow for a while. This parable isn't just about judgment, it's about mercy. It's about the friend still on the fence about faith, the oppressor who might still turn, the soil of hearts still being worked by grace. Jesus' teaching tells us God is patient, not passive. He sees the weeds. He will act, but he wants to do it in a way that destroys what is still being formed in love. In a world where injustice screams from every headline, Gaza, Ukraine, racial injustice, corporate greed, fake news, and political chaos, he's timing justice perfectly. And when the harvest comes, he will separate it all with flawless wisdom. Discussion questions: when have you felt frustrated that God didn't remove a problem immediately? How does this parable challenge your idea of what justice looks like? What does this story teach us about trusting God in an unfair world? Drop your answers in the comments. We're building a community that wrestles with faith honestly. Next episode, The Long Road Home. What Jesus teaches about prodigals and parents. Why do people walk away from everything good, and how does God respond when they do? We'll explore the heart-wrenching journey of the prodigal son and what it reveals about grace in a modern world full of broken families and second chances.